Now, as happy as I am to be making this video, I never thought I'd be able to say that Fisch is making a comeback, but they actually are. The game is averaging like 150k players at the current moment. I believe on the update they had like 500, 600k players, and the game is just receiving a lot of popularity again, and for good reason, because Dubid is finally off of this game. So if you guys don't remember, Dubid is basically the people that killed this game, right? They came to the game, they took ownership, whatever. The game had like 400k players within, I would say, 2 months of Dubid owning it. They basically took the game from 400k to 20k, and then a month after that, the game was down to like 10k. Month after that, it was down to 5k, and basically nobody cared about the game anymore, right? But the old owners have had ownership again for exactly 1 month to the day, and in that month, I think they've done like 4 or 3 major updates and have took the game from 5k average players to 150k, which might be one of the craziest revivals I've ever seen, especially in a short amount of time. And the game's only going to be getting more popular from now on because a lot of content creators are coming back to the game. A lot of my friends started playing the game again, like All Shifted started playing again, Midnight started playing again, even Fate Unchanged started playing. Like, we were all playing yesterday, actually genuinely enjoying the game. A lot of content creators are starting to enjoy it. The players are clearly enjoying it because, hey, going from 5k to 150k in a month is not a small feat at all. Like, I'm surprised they even got that much, but I would not be surprised at all within another month if this game is not the biggest game on Roblox again. Like, being blatantly honest, I would not be surprised at all if at some point this game is not averaging like 1 million players, bigger than Still a Brain Rot and all these other games. Because respectfully, I don't even know how Still a Brain Rot and Grow Garden and all these other games are even popular in the first place. They're not real games. You don't play the game. So I would not be surprised at all if Fisch surpasses those games within the next month, 2 months. Because a lot of people are going to probably come back to this game, especially on the Halloween update, because I would say 2-3 weeks from now, they're going to be having a major Halloween update, and we all know that was Fisch's most popular update. That's basically what made the game Fisch in the first place, was their Nessie Halloween update. That was their first, like, that's when most people started playing the game, and it was kind of just up from there, right? But yeah, like I said, I would not be surprised at all if the game just keeps getting more and more popular, especially if they continue doing good updates and things like that, because they've been doing a lot of quality of life changes, a lot of content changes, and just overall really good changes. If you are a new player, now is honestly probably the best time to start playing this game, because you can just very easily make money. They started doing their own like admin abuse type things, like how Still Brain Rot and all those other games do it, where they just start spamming a bunch of events, and you could probably genuinely get like 200 to 300 levels every single admin abuse as a new player, and the amount of money that you get from those events as well is just genuinely insane. Especially with the new aquarium feature, you guys can see if you put your best fish in here, you can literally passively make income every hour passively. I get 7.5 million coins, and then I also get 720k XP, which, keep in mind, it only takes 90 million total XP to go from level 1 all the way to level 1000. So basically, like, I don't know how much hours that is, but I would say a week of my aquarium could take me from level 1 to a level 1000. Like, getting level 1000 is honestly pretty easy right now. I will be releasing a starter guide or like a returner guide for players that are returning to the game or just starting the game out fresh, because there honestly is a lot of new stuff that they have added. But I would say now is probably the best time to start playing this game, because the game is actually fairly easy now to get into the end game and start getting like the good rods, like this rod that you see here, this new rod, which I will be dropping a video on today as well, because this is the newest rod and it is low-key broken. It's actually insane. But yeah, overall, the game is just honestly making a comeback. It's no more pay to win. Dubid is gone. They're doing weekly updates with bi-weekly major updates. Like, it's actually kind of insane, the run that they are going on. And honestly, I'm here for it. In the last year, the only game that I could really say that I enjoyed recording, honestly, was Fisch. It was the only game where I was excited for an update. I would actually stay up for the updates with me and my friends, waiting for the update to record it, go through all the new puzzles and things like that. Like, Fisch was that game when it was popular, and I feel like a lot of people inside the comments will agree with me. So me personally, I'm going to be back on this game. I know I did say that I was going to quit to make like non-Roblox content. Honestly, I probably will stream non-Roblox content, but at the same time, Fish, for me, has actually been very enjoyable. You guys can see in the last day, I have played it for 19 hours, and most of that was actually playing. I would say I maybe AFK'd for like 4 or 5 of those hours, but most of that was actually playing with my friends, having fun, and just fishing, bro. Like, the game is actually super fun right now. You guys can obviously feel free to leave your own thoughts in the comments about Fish in general, if you ever played this game, if you ever liked this game, and what you think about their comeback, because honestly, it is a little insane to me that this game is actually like getting the treatment that it deserves after all this time. Because I remember playing it, the Megalodon update, and the update before that, I believe it was like Forsaken Shores, the update before Megalodon. Those two updates were probably some of the most fun that I've had, like, recently on most games, like, for any update. And then the fact that literally like a month after that, the game was at like 20k players was insane to see. Because as soon as when Dubid took over, the game just died like instantly. So I'm glad to see that the old owners are back on the game and actually serious about making the game good and updating and like adding new content and things like that. But yeah, like I said, the admin abuse events are probably going to be your best time to catch up and reach the end game, because you're going to be receiving a lot of crazy pets. I said pets, fish, things like that for your aquarium, and things like you'll just get a lot of crazy fish. Sometimes they even give out rods, which will obviously be good for new players. So admin abuse events are definitely one thing that you want to look out for. I don't know the exact time or anything that they do it, but I do know that it is usually on weekends whenever they are about to drop an update. I think their updates are at like 8 p.m. PST, or not PM, AM, 8 a.m. EST, or 11 a.m. EST. Somewhere around there is where they update, so that's where the admin abuse would start. You definitely don't want to miss those, but if you guys do miss those, then it's fine, because there's a lot of other methods that you can do to have a crazy aquarium and just get XP and things like that. Like I said, I will be dropping a starter guide and just a lot of guides of how to basically catch up to the players that have been playing the whole time and things like that. So yeah, a lot of videos will be coming from me, so you guys can kind of stay tuned. Today I'll be dropping a video on this new rod, this Ruinous Oath, because this probably is the new best rod inside the game. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But basically, just expect a lot of content from me and probably like a lot of other people. I'm not gonna lie, because Fish is definitely making a comeback. I might get Misery on the game for sure. Me, Midnight, and Shifted will be probably recording together. So expect some funny videos there. And yeah, we'll kind of just have to see what happens. But me personally, I'm hyped for the revival of Fish. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one. Peace.